Hello, my name is Felicia Williamson, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you and go over my mentor program. And first, I'm going to go over the ERD with you. All right, here it is. So you'll see that the database is called Mentor Program, and um, it has two tables, Mentor and Mentee table. The Mentor table has a primary key of Mentor ID, and then it has mentor first name, their last name, middle initial, phone number, email, street address, city, state, zip, credentials, and course they need the tutoring in. So, and then you have the mentee table, and you'll see that mentor ID is a foreign key, and the primary key is mentee ID. And it also has the mentee's first name, last name, middle initial, phone number, street address, city, state, zip, and the course they need tutored in. So let's go over here and look at the table, the database. Here's the database mentor program. And here's one the table mentee, and then here's their columns, and then you'll see the mentor columns in the mentor table. So let's go to the code. So the first code I'm going to go over is the login code. It's a login JSP file. And here's the form. The action is for the action login check. It gets directed to this, the login.java servlet. And then let's go ahead and run it so you can see that better. So login. Okay. So here it is, very basic. You do see I have some style on it, not a whole lot, just, very, like I said, very, very basic. So let's log in Felicia for username and then Felicia. So you have to have a capital letter, lowercase letters, a number, and a special character. So let's do 3. Okay. And let's log in. And you get redirected to the member form page. Okay. So let's go back and take off the special character. Okay. And see what happens. We get an error. Unsuccessful login. Please make sure that the password contains at least one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, and a number and special character. So let's go back and put that special character back in. Log in. So yes, we want to fill this out. Let's do, I don't know, LS Thorn, 33rd Street. City is Campbell, Kentucky. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and let's see. A Thorn, BDC. So BDC is the college. So she's a student. Alice is a student, and she wants to be a mentee, and she needs mentored in math. So let's submit it. So Alice, we have connected you to a mentor we feel is the best fit. So Alice got connected to Tom Brown because Tom has taught 3 years, had 3 years teaching in advanced mathematics, and has a master's in mathematics. So that's great, right? So let's run it again. And let's do just a member real quick. So let's run and be so Jennifer Everett at bdc.edu. So Denver is faculty, and he wants to be a mentor, and he wants to mentor in math, and he is qualified to mentor in math because he has been teaching calculus 10 years, bachelor's. So Smith. So Denver got connected to Sarah Thompson. So because she's needing some help in math. So let's go and run it and see what happens if they don't want to put in a new application. They just want to edit their current application. So no. So here they go down here and edit. So here they can put in, if they want to switch roles, mentee or mentor, and then they can write their current tutor and their experience, excellent, fair, poor, bad, and then put some feedback in there, like if their relationship is going okay, if, they're having an issue or anything like that. And when they submit it, this will close it out. Okay, and then let's go over here to the login check servlet so you can see what I was talking about. So here you have the variable, username, password, uppercase, lowercase numbers, and so forth, special characters. So if the username is empty, it's not empty, and the password is not empty, and the password matches uppercase, password matches lowercase numbers and the special character, they're going to redirect it to the member.jsp. Otherwise, if it doesn't match those, it's going to get redirected to the error.jsp, which you saw that was said unsuccessful login. So let's look at the member.jsp file. Here's the form elements that you saw. And here is the action member submit. So this is the member submit is a servlet. So when they submit it, they're going to run the servlet code. And then here's the submit value. And here's the member submit servlet. So here's some variables. I declared, and then you have to declare them actually underneath here, what they are, they equal. So course needed equals get parameter course. This is for the course. This one right here is for the mentee, and then of course 2 is mentors, and then mentee or mentor and the credentials and so forth right through here. And then here for action for the form button, which is the submit, and then you got the name, the driver name, and then you have the database URL, and here's the database mentor program. So here is the try catch for the driver name, and if that's not found, then you get an exception. You got the statement, and the result set equals null. And then you're going to try the connection equals driver manager dot get connection DB URL. Then the statement is going to equal connection dot create statement. And then you're going to come down here, and if the mentor or mentee equals mentee, then you're going to execute this SQL statement, which is inserts into mentee the information into mentee, the table mentee. And then else if the mentor or mentee equals mentor, it's going to execute query SQL2, which is insert into mentor table instead of the mentee. Otherwise, it's going to say cannot execute query, and then it's going to say added to database while the results say .next. So here, if the act, which like I said before, act means action for the request.get parameter form button. If it equals submit, you're gonna, and it mentor or mentee equals mentee, you're gonna do a switch statement. It's for the course needed, and that's right here, course needed. You're gonna get the course parameter. So the switch statement is they're going to do the case for math, and then they're going to redirect them to math and so forth for the other courses. And then down here, else if the action equals submit and the mentor mentee equals mentor instead of mentee, you're going to do the switch statement course tutored. So right here, course tutor request get parameter course 2. So, and it's about the same. So if you get redirected to different JSP pages that are specifically for the mentor instead of the mentee. Else if the action equals submit and mentor mentee equals, that's what that one's for. So else if it action equals edit, they're going to get redirected to profile edit.jsp. So here is a profile edit.jsp form. You'll see that. And then here's, the math for the mentee. And here it shows, you get the first name. They're going to pull the first name as well. And then you got the driver name and the URL. And so you go down here. You got to try catch for the driver name and the statement. And then here's session.get attribute first name. That's where they pull in the first name entered in. And then you got the table border, and you got the first name. This is a table headers, first name, last name, email, phone number, credentials, and then the connection and statement, create statement. And the string SQL, select mentor, mentee last name, query from a mentor ID at 6, results set dot equals executes dot query SQL, while results set dot next. So, and then you got the table data. It's going to pull from the a mentor table, mentor first name, mentor last name, email, phone number, credentials, and so forth, and then close the connection. So it's the same with the Math2 for the mentee. You're just going to pull from the mentee table, mentee ID, and you get their first name, last name, and so forth as well. And I believe that is it for my tour of my program. I do want to come over here and show you where they were inserted into this though. So you got the Denver calls for the mentor, and then you got the Alice Thorne for the mentee. So they're all inserted into the correct table that they needed inserted in. And I just appreciate you watching. And this was definitely a learning experience. I have to say that if I had done it on my own, I probably would have gave up. So this was really, good to do, and let us realize that even though something's really, really hard, we can still do it and be okay with that. So, which is great. So I just appreciate you listening and watching, and I hope you have a good day.